Hello everybody, here Rene from Spain with a new video. And the reason I'm making this video is because not long ago I saw a video done by Jarrko, a guy from Finland. Later in the subscription I will put a link to his channel. It's a cool guy from Finland. And he showed a record, one by Gary Moore, World Frontier. He showed that record, and then he showed some 7-inch singles too. They were released of that record. And I think it was a very cool idea to make a video like that, showing an album that you love, and then after that show the singles that were released from that record. And this video is going to be about the album Stay Hungry by Twisted Sister. This is one of my favorite albums ever. Because I really bought this in the beginning when I start getting into hard rock and heavy metal. I really got into this band with the sister, and this was the first album I bought by them. It was not a new release because, of course, in '84 I was still a little too young, I think, to be into buying records. But I think I bought this in '89, if I'm not mistaken, or 1990 maybe, and I really fell in love with this record. Twisted Sister, Stay Hungry. You see? Later, years and years later, I bought this one, the 25th anniversary, celebrating the release of this record. This came out in 2009, and this comes with an extra disc with a lot of unreleased tracks. And early demos of the songs, like for example, you find here an early demo of Burn in Hell, an early demo from The Prize or Stay Hungry. It's a very cool release, this one. Good. And later I also bought, I bought this also during the 90s. Let me get this straight here. Wait, let me see. I bought the picture disc. You see, I bought the picture disc of this album. And this is a Mexican edition. You can see it here. All the lyrics, the song titles, sorry, are in Spanish. I think that's quite interesting on Atlantic Records. This was the first breakthrough album. This was the breakthrough album of the band. They already did, of course, Under the Blade and You Can't Stop Rock and Roll. They did quite well in England and in Europe. But with this record, they got signed to Atlantic Records. And they sold like around 2 million copies during the first year of the release of this record. And later, maybe they sold 1 million more till date. That's why it's still selling, but I think in total around 3 million copies they sold. That's why it's the most successful Twisted Sister record ever. They released 3 singles. I double checked this on Metal Archives and on Discogs, and in both pages they talk about 3 singles. Because in some other places they talk about 5 singles. But I never sold the single for Sick Motherfucker. And I never sold a single for Burn in Hell. I don't know if they exist. If somebody knows about it, maybe they're promos or something, but I even checked on the net, I found nothing about them. But on Wikipedia they talk about those 2 singles too, but I never seen them anywhere around. I'm going to show you the 3 singles that I own by the band, of course, released from this record. And that's, I think, everything I want to say about this. So I'm going to go on showing some stuff. Okay. I Wanna Rock. Of course, this song was on MTV all the time. Not only during the 80s, but also in the early 90s. They still played I Wanna Rock, quite a lot of times. And this has Burn in Hell recorded live at Hammersmith audio on it. See, it's a nice 7-inch single. See, on the classic Atlantic green and orange label. See, it's quite nice. They also released this EP, maxi single. Let's call it maxi single. This also came out like a single, of course. This is the other single I was talking about. We Are Not Gonna Take It. And on the B side you have The Kids Are Back, You Can't Stop Rock and Roll, and We Are Gonna Make It. Actually, We're Not Gonna Take It. It's an older Twisted Sister song. It should have been on the debut album, But finally it never appeared on that album because Dee Snider had no time to finish off the lyrics for this song. That's why they put that song later on the Stay Hungry record. See? Let me see. Again, the green and orange classic Atlantic label. Good, then I show you the price. These are promo singles. The price on one side and Sick Motherfucker SMF on the other side. And here, I should have showed it after We're Not Gonna Take It. This is the 7-inch single from We Are Not Gonna Take It. And on the A side, you have that song, of course, and on the B side, you have You Can't Stop Rock and Roll. This is a different label. You see, it's the black and red Atlantic label. Good. Another thing I want to show is this VHS tape, the original tape. And this was recorded a couple days or a couple weeks before Stay Hungry was out. But of course, there's already a lot of Stay Hungry songs on here. And of course, it was recorded before the Stay Hungry album. But of course, this was released after the Stay Hungry vinyl came out. And this is a very, very good VHS tape. I really like this. This is original, of course. You see, this is a nice VHS tape from 1984 that plays still very well nowadays. And this came out on Virgin Video. Okay, another couple of things that are related to this 1984 Stay Hungry record is this picture disc. You see, this is with an interview with Twisted Sister. And here you can hear them talk about why they first tried to win the European market, because in America they didn't really care about them, you know, beside New York where they were very popular, but in the rest of America they could not really get a record deal. That's why they first went to UK, and they played also some festivals in Germany, in Belgium, together with Motorhead and Hawkwind, I think, and all the bands like that. And this is another interview disc. A picture disc, and this is also, you can say here, there's a date on here, November 1984. So it's also related to the Stay Hungry era. Also, I'm not showing it too close by, I have to show it a little like this. Okay, and the last thing I want to show about the Stay Hungry era, Twisted Sister, is this live bootleg, limited to 150 copies. I mean, I don't know if some guys remember this type of bootlegs. This record is from Fans for Fans, and during the, I think, early 90s, they were releasing this stuff. So I have a couple by all the bands too, like one by Exciter, for example. You know, this record is from Fans for Fans, and this is live in London, 15/6/84, and it's quite a cool release where they play a lot of Stay Hungry tracks. This is just a must-have, you know. I think if you can find this live album, I think you will love it. Okay, this is everything I want to show. I want to thank to Jarrko again for his ID. I copied your ID. I already told you I was going to do that. I hope so you like this video, and everybody else too. If somebody knows about the Sick Motherfucker 7-inch single or the Burn in Hell single, let me know about it, because on the Metal Archives and Discharge, Discogs, it's not on it. That's why I don't think they were ever released, to be honest. Maybe like promos, yes, but not like official release for the record shops to sell to the people. And that's everything I want to show. Okay, stay heavy everybody. Stay hungry. It is better.